If you're looking to beat the heat, you might find some relief on the mountain this weekend. Of course, it will be warm there, too.
Yeah, meteorologist Jeff Forgeron joining us live now from Mount Hood Meadows this morning. I know they're really excited there, kicking off some of their summer activities. But, Jeff, what kind of a break from the heat will we get if we head to the mountain this weekend?
Shauna, it all depends on the elevation. I would say if you're going to be heading up to Government Camp, Mount Hood Meadows, or Timberline Lodge, we're talking about a 20+ degree temperature drop from what we'll be experiencing down in the valley. So significant relief from the heat is expected up in the mountains, but it will be warm during the afternoons. But I'm telling you, the timing could not be better for Mount Hood Meadows to open up their summer hours, which starts tomorrow. And that's why I'm joined by Dave Tragathon, who is the vice president here at Mount Hood Meadows. And Dave, you have a lot of exciting stuff going on up here. You talked about the hiking trails a little while ago. If you could briefly talk about that, and then we'll go over some of the events that you have planned for this summer.
Sure. We constructed 8.5 miles of new hiking trails that connect our base area here. And right at the bottom of the blue chairlift, the original chairlift at Mount Hood Meadows, is where our #1 trail, our Beargrass Trail, starts. Called Beargrass because eventually we're going to have all kinds of beargrass around it. And then that just winds its way up back and forth underneath the stadium lift and into the trees and back out of the trees by some waterfalls all the way up to the top of stadium. So it's a 3.5 mile hike up. It's not a really hard trail. It's a really nice trail that we constructed, but it's even easier if you take the chairlift up and then walk way back down, like if you got families and such. But that's just part of what we're doing up here. This deck comes alive with all kinds of activities. We have food festivals. We have our Polynesian food festival coming up on the 10th of July. Our Stargazers dinner coming up on the 17th. It's an evening dinner followed by then a star show and a presentation by the Rose City Astronomy Club. And they bring up telescopes and just talk about all the stars up in the sky. And that's what we want at Mount Hood Meadows. People coming up here to learn about the nature and all the natural things that, we are so blessed with up here on the mountain.
Well, I think one of the special parts about the mountain trails right now, you can still see patches of snow out here. So when you're hiking this weekend, you'll be able to walk on some of the snow. There are beautiful streams and rivers up here. And most importantly, you're going to get out of the triple-digit heat if you head up to the higher elevations. Coming up in a little while, we'll be talking about the mountain forecast. We'll also take a look at the forecast for the coast. Both areas will be good places to go to avoid the significant triple-digit heat coming to the metro area and the valleys. But for now, we're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.